I said the difference between sex and sexuality. I said the difference between sex and sexuality. I said the difference between sex and sexuality. When two become one, but if I'm already more than, how many would you like to become? I said when two become one, but if I'm already more than, how many would you like to become? A course in her, in his, in their course study. Mates coitus calculates. Come, I always come second. That's just proper etiquette. Even though I show up for the writer first, always. Engage with myself, making holes from hands. Engage with others, digging for gold in holes and lands, but not on whim. Not to knock modern day swipes and swings, but I need investment. Emotional pre-cosmic stroll, or else my spacecraft Apollo won't have the gas to blast it. You, however, are not just acts casted. Sometimes your noun's gender, whatever. Verbs determine it. The U and the Y is sexy, even phonetically. And sometimes you lean six. And to be honest, it's just too many for me to wrap my head around. And to be honest, it's just too many for me to wrap my head around to get with. I always practice, you say, not always latex case, but a vulnerable exchange, keeping the ones you love protected. I always practice, you say, not always latex case, but a vulnerable exchange, keeping the ones you love protected. It's hard right now. I said the difference between sex and sexuality. I said the difference between sex and sexuality. The spectrum is so wildly vast, it's so wildly vast. I said the spectrum is so wildly vast, it's so wildly vast. Now, there is no way that everyone walks a distinctly straight line. At one point, we even thought the earth was flat. Indeed, is round. You are galaxies infinite, gravitationally pulled, and I believe in every one of your planetary iterations. Heteros is great for different. Sexuality assigned only by the human, you see, we are born to appreciate differently. A spectrum of life, Homo sapiens, wiser men than to continue to break down and label it. If sex is what we do and you are what we are, I choose not to define myself by acts loved crude. I choose to define myself by how I love myself first and my ability to love you. I choose not to define myself by acts loved crude. I choose to define myself by how I love myself first and then my ability to love you, to love all. Sexuality without sex, rather love is the duality perfectly balanced. Sexuality without sex, rather love is the duality perfectly balanced. Masculine and feminine, masculine and feminine, masculine and feminine. Hey! A tree of life. Triangle up to triangle down. Masculine to feminine, masculine to feminine, masculine to feminine. Non-judgmental. Freedom!